Now don't act like I did not tell you. Do not act like I did not tell you. I'm telling y'all now. I'm giving y'all the information, the nuggets of wisdom, all of that. I'm passing it on. I'm passing the baton. Don't tell me I didn't tell you because you're lying. Welcome back, my loves. I am so excited to be filming today's video because it is the first ever mini-series that I've ever done in my years on YouTube, before Sincerely Samantha, and prior to the other channels that I've had before. This is the first time I'm making a mini-series, so welcome. This is the new beginning, maybe I need an easier title. That's a lot, that's a mouthful. The New Beginnings mini-series, NYU supposed to be new. I thought it was a cute little play on words, where I give all of my viewers and my new viewers and my college girlies, my incoming college girlies and boys, my hot boys, they, thems, everything in between, how to smoothly transition into your freshman year of college and the things that I wish I knew before attending university. It will be a 3-part mini-series. First is going to be this video, which talks about what I wish I knew going into university. The second being what you should bring to university, okay? We don't need all of that extra stuff. I'm telling you right now, the things that you probably think you need, you don't. And I'm gonna make sure that you're right going into your first year. And lastly, it's gonna be a video, a more lengthy video talking about my experience of university and how that went for me, and you know, black girl in uni, how that is, you know how it is. We gotta look out for each other. Sisters unite, sisters stand up. I got your back, babe. I got your back.
I got your back, babe. I got your back.
Now that we got all the formalities out the way, I want to jump right on into this video because I have a feeling it's going to be a long one. NYU is a university comprised of many colleges, various campuses. We have NYU Abu Dhabi, NYU Shanghai, we have the one here in Manhattan and New York City, you have the campus in Brooklyn. There's many schools, many colleges, and many campuses. So it's important that anybody interested in NYU look at the college that you want to go to, the college that you want to attend, obviously. And for the ones that are, for the NYU girlies and boys and they, thems, and everybody in between that is watching this video right now and knows what they're attending, I'm going to be speaking on NYU Tandon, the engineering school, the School of Engineering. The STE to the M, if you will. You know what I mean? I want to give everybody a play-by-play because I know when I was searching for information about that school, I got zilch, nada, barely anything. Let's hop right into it. Split this up into 5 parts. Oh my gosh, I really covered. I got your back, babe. We have the leading up to move-in day, the leading up to welcome week, first week / the first week of classes, during the uni breakdown build-up. Social life, midterm / final week. So we're gonna go through all of those things rapid fire. Let's get leading up to move-in day. Don't bring all those clothes, babes. I promise you, you do not need that cashmere sweater mom made for you. 1994. You don't need it. You do not need it. I promise you, if you don't wear it on a day-to-day basis during the winter time, or not even in the winter time, because you're moving in August and it's still going to be hot. August, September, it's still going to be warm. You do not need the cashmere knit sweater in the winter time. I'm trying to tell you, do not be that roommate that clogs up your other roommate's space. That was me. Emma, I'm sorry. That was me. I took literally every single article of clothing that I had in my closet and I smushed it into half of the sliver of the shoebox of closet space that they allotted us. Yeah, don't do that. Only bring the things that you're going to wear for those upcoming months. Don't overdo it. Next thing, done. See how that's done? Easy, done. Next thing, do not rely on the Uni Checklist. Do not rely on your campus's checklist, no matter what it is. You have to kind of cater what you're going to bring. Obviously, bring like the basics, like a mattress topper, laundry bin, cleaning supplies, all those things. Have your basics, of course, but also try and tailor it to things like your hobbies, your interests, things that are going to keep you grounded and sane when you have your free time. So if you're a book nerd, make sure you bring some books. If you're a writer, if you love to journal, make sure you bring your journals. Make sure you bring something that is tailored to you, so you have a little outlet when you're stressed that you can turn to during your college years. Do not move your entire room into your dorm. You have a limited space, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to be sharing with another person or 2 other people. So you have to be mindful of the space that you guys share. You want to be respectful to all of your roommates and just can't think about yourself, unfortunately. For the people who have who are single children, only child, I stand in solidarity with you, because I'm used to having everything to myself, but I had to learn to try and share that space that I had. So try your best to do that. Decorate your dorm. When you move in, decorate your dorm. It is so much fun. It's gonna add so much zest to your life. It's gonna pick you up. Go out to Five Below. Don't go crazy. You need a budget. That's another thing. Budget. Don't go crazy. Go and pick up some things slowly over time. You can add it to your collection. You can add it to your dorm. It really makes a difference. I would highly recommend it. Make it like a friend thing. Make it a roommate thing. It's fun. Check in at the earliest times. Y'all. Let me tell you something, babes, you are not the only person checking into uni. You know that, right? Like, you're not the only person. Do not do the late check-in. I'm trying to tell you, get there 8 a.m. That 6 to 8 block, that 10 to 12 block, get there, book it, and make sure you book it fast, because those slots are gone. Speedy pronto. You do not want to be bumping into other people, fighting over cards on what you need to bring up. I need to bring this up, and you need to bring this up, and you get into a tussle in the main lobby. What's going on? Just book the earlier time, babe, and make sure you get there. Get there on time. You booked it, get there. Because when someone else is getting your cart, you can't say I didn't warn you. Explore the area you're going to be for the next 4 years. If you have, NYU Tandon is located in Brooklyn. I live in New York, but I don't usually go to Brooklyn. Whenever I am in the city, I typically go to Manhattan or the Bronx, things like that. I don't really travel up to Brooklyn. But when you are there, make sure that you go outside and you look for like little cafes, bookstores, shopping areas, things that you like, that you can have, again, your little space to go out and, you know, be like, hey, I really like this. This is like my vibe. When it comes to campus, like actually being on campus, dining halls, things like that. If your dining hall and your dorm are separated, like the Tandon campuses, you want to make sure that you explore it. I'm not even going to lie to you. I did not leave my dorm when I first moved in those first like awkward stages just before entering welcome week. I didn't want to go because I didn't know where anything was, and I was too scared to get lost in Brooklyn. I'm not gonna lie. But trust, you have a mobile phone and you have Google Maps. You will be just fine. Trust me. To your room before your roommate does. That's exactly what I did. Ask your roommate. This may be a little cheeky. This may be a little cheeky. I cannot lie. But ask your roommate, email them, get their contact information, whatever, over the summer. Get to know them a little bit. Ask them what day they're moving in. You move in 2 days later, or you move in 2 days after. You do not want to be there the same day, because it's just going to be awkward. Families are going to be interacting. It's going to be hustle and bustle. You want to make sure that you get to choose your layout of the room, which side you like better, feel out which bed you want more, even though they're all terrible. Get a mattress topper, invest in a good mattress topper. But you want to make sure that you got everything. This is leading up to welcome week / the first week of classes. Go to the social events they have for the freshmen. Do not cuddle up in your room. It's not going to make making friends easier. I get it. For my introverted peeps, I understand it's hard to go out there and make friends. I was all by myself when I came to NYU Tandon. I did not know anybody. I was on my own. Staying coddled up in that dorm room, in that shoebox of a dorm room, it's not gonna help. Go out to the freshmen and friends. It might seem cringy. Go with your roommate. Make it a thing. Make it a friendly thing, a friendly outing. Do that, and you guys will quickly start to rack up some friends, I promise. You can review the syllabus for all of your upcoming classes early. Please do so, because they do have some vital information. How teachers prefer their grading policy, what they want you to bring for the first day, blah, blah, blah. Be prepared for your classes. At the end of the day, college is a new chapter of your life to have fun, but it's also a very important chapter of your life to make sure that you're in the world and actually, you know, leave with a degree that is useful to you, that is useful for the future and applicable in various ways. So make sure that you are ready for that next step. And when it comes to lecture halls, first day, first week of classes, sit in the front to middle of lecture halls. That back of the lecture hall thing, no, it's not going to help you. If you're someone like me, for example, me, I know that if I'm in the back, I'm not going to want to participate. I'm going to want to be on my phone. I'm going to want to go on my tabs, see what Sheen has, see what PLT has. I'm not going to pay attention to my lecture. And guess what? That $30,000 that you just paid for the semester, oh my goodness. You blew it. You have to stay in the front of your class. You'll obtain more information too. You'll be more inclined to take your notes, to pay attention. Do it. You cannot sit. You know what I say? You cannot say me never tell Una. Me tell Una. Me have to chat to Una like this. So yes, and also get to the lecture halls 5 minutes early. There are going to be a lot of people there in their first week classes before the drop class, add class period. Make sure that you're there before. Pay attention to the add drop deadlines. If you are not comfortable in that class, if you feel like that class is too hard, if you feel like you may not excel in this particular class, drop the class and pick up a new one. It is not worth it. If you want to add another class, you maybe have some room, you're looking at your schedule, it's a little bit too spacious. I could add something, I could take an extra 4 credits, take those extra 4 credits. Be mindful of those add drop periods because they're sneaky and advisors aren't going to check up on you and tell you, oh, well, this is the... Check those add drop periods. Bring your charger for every single one of your electronic devices every single day. Yep, I said, unless your dorm is right across your college campus, I suggest bringing that MacBook charger, bringing that iPad charger, bringing that phone charger, having a portable charger. You have no idea how many times my MacBook has died on me while I'm in the library working on a paper, in the library working on some code, in the library doing my thing, or in the study space, or just anywhere, and you need that charger, and I have it. I got it on me. And you should have it on you too. Do not skimp. But my dorm is just 10 minutes away. When it's raining outside and you're in that library and you don't feel like walking those 10 minutes turn into 23, don't say I didn't tell you. Bring that charger. If a professor assigns you extra review questions, it's optional, it's mandatory. Don't think of it as optional. It is extra practice for you to reinforce the content you are receiving during your lecture periods. Now we are going onwards towards the during the uni breakdown buildup. Don't be embarrassed. I have been here way too many, more times than I'd like to admit. Definitely more times than I like to admit, but it's normal. First year, have to have mercy on yourself, have to have grace with yourself, understand that you are in a totally different environment. Most of the time it's most teenagers being away from home, who are grappling with a lot of new things, how to take care of yourself, how to juggle school, a social life, any type of extracurriculars, a job, even, all in that one time. So be gentle with yourself. So the first thing I want to get into, if you have any questions about math, science, anything like that, attend the extra math departments, the clubs that they may have, the tutoring centers, the writing centers. If you have some trouble with your, English, and you need some help, you need an extra set of eyes to review it. It helps tremendously, not just for your own peace of mind, but it will reflect in your grade as well. Go to the centers there to help you. The way that college is so expensive, you might as well exasperate every single resource that they have for you because it is there for you, so use it. For me, I was in my tutoring center. I swore up and down, I was like, rubbish, I'm not going to use a tutoring center. You think I need the tutoring center? They must have not seen the 3.7 GPA in high school. They don't know. What do they know about me? I was in that tutoring center, shout out to the PTC, I was in that tutoring center 3 to 4 times a week. It was a humbling experience, to say the least. It's humbling. Go to that tutoring center, go to the writing centers, they're there to help you. Promise, it's not that scary. There are other kids there, they'll make friends, it's great. Go. If you have a question for the professor, or you have a question from class, the PowerPoint, something didn't make sense, go to office hours. Let me tell you a little secret. Most students don't go to office hours. I can say this coming from a Tandon student that often went and attended office hours. They do not go because life gets crazy, they don't feel like it, they have another assignment. Utilize that time. When you have that one-on-one time with my professor, I remember chemistry, Professor Sun, shout out to Professor Sun. She was amazing, love you, the sweetest thing on earth. Whenever I went to her one-on-one time, she was there strictly for me. Please go to office hours. It is vital time for you to get any clarification on any content that you might have. Understand that you've made it so far and you are fully capable of excelling at this institution. Now, NYU ain't easy. NYU is not easy. College is not easy in general. It is a lot of trials, tribulations, tears, sleepless nights, bad eating habits, but it only, you know what Kelly Clarkson said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and this is going to make you stronger. So be patient with yourself and understand that you can only go up from here. You're only growing. For my CS babes, if you are a CS major or an incoming CS major, this is coming from a rising sophomore, I would recommend having a bomb playlist for those computer science coding labs. Save me a bunch. Okay, not to drown out any TAs, listen to your TAs, abide by their rules and everything, and do your work. But if you need like that really good lo-fi music to get into your zone and block out everybody else and block out when they have other questions and it's kind of distracting, I would recommend putting some lo-fi music on that queue. It doesn't distract you, it keeps you focused. It's very like minimalistic. I love it. That's what I would listen to during lab. Know that the people that think they know everything also have insecurities as well. I know going into it, I didn't know a lick of code at all. I never coded anything in my life. Honestly, I would say prior to entering the school, I wasn't very good or well-versed in anything related to computers, let alone code. And I would look around and there was so many people, even my friends that I made at university, they knew so much more than me, and I felt so discouraged and so disheartened. Understand that things like this take time. Like now you are actually learning the things that matter. Remember back in high school, we were like, why do we need to learn this? Now that you're in college, you're learning the things that actually are going to make a difference and determine the outcome of your career. So be patient with yourself and understand that these things take time, and try not to beat yourself up over it. Just try to remain consistent, always practice, and you'll get it. Whenever you're feeling stressed, and once you establish like a good friend group, a solid friend group, talk to them about it. I've just expressed so many of my concerns and my hardships and what I was going through with people that are also freshmen that are going through the same thing, and we were a support group for one another. Obviously that's just what good friends do anyway, but it is very, very helpful. Just be like, guys, I just need to get something off my chest. I just wanted to be me. I just want to be me. Period. I just wanted to be me. Go to the gym. 15 is very real. I'm recovering from that right now as we speak. Go to the gym. You have a free membership a lot of the time. I know a lot of colleges, they will give you free membership to the nearest gym. Use it. It's a great way to clear your mind when you're stressed out and you're doing something productive and good for your body and hopefully benefiting for your health. So just go for like 30 minutes. You don't even have to be there long. 30 minutes to an hour, you'll be good. If you need someone to talk to, consult your parents about it. I've spoken to my dad, I've spoken to my mom. I've cried on the phone and expressed how I've been upset about working with certain people in groups and I didn't want to do anything, blah, blah, blah. This is too hard, I can't believe this. They were there for me. So talk to your parents. I know all the people that come from toxic households are like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Well, then talk to your friends about it. Talk to your friends about it. They're also there for you. Friends that you've had for much longer. Not just your university friends, but your besties. The ones that have been there for you and are still riding with you. Also, if you're feeling bad, negative, you need an outlet, well, watch me. I'm here. I'm literally, guys, I'm here for the entertainment. I'm going through the same exact thing, and I know that having someone that is kind of like same age group, going through the same thing, it's very helpful. So always tune in, comment, like I will respond to you. Tell me how you're feeling. What's going on? Let's talk about it. What's going on? As far as social life, join 1 to 2 clubs. Don't overextend yourself. I didn't join any clubs my freshman year because I was crazy bogged down with work and trying to do everything. don't over exasperate yourself. Like, just do what you can. Join 1 to 2 low maintenance clubs. You don't have to go there every single day for 4 hours. You know what I mean? Like, that's just unrealistic, especially for your freshman year. Ease yourself into it. For my upcoming sophomore year, I'm going to be joining, I think, 1 to 2 clubs. That's what I'm hoping for, because I do want to be a part of some organizations at my school and be more, you know, intertwined with the NYU community. But yes, for someone who's very social like myself, understand that you have to limit yourself. You are there to work and get that degree. It is all fun and games until it's the night before midterms and you're stressing, oh my God, did I really have to go to the dining hall and be out there for 3 hours from 8 to 11 when I knew that I really should have been there from 8 to 9? Ugh. Babe, stay home. Do your work. Stay home. Study. Do your work. You're there for the degree. You're there for the good grades. Stay home. For midterms and finals week, use the Pomodoro method for studying. If you don't know what the Pomodoro method is, I will link some videos talking about it down below in the description box, because I'm not going to get into that right now, but I find it very useful. I've been implementing it more now over the summer when I study and I look over certain things, so I would strongly recommend doing that for finals week. When the professor utters the word exam, test, anything like that, start studying. Start studying. Start studying now, because everything goes by so fast, and then you realize that you don't have any time because you've been putting it off. Make it a priority. Put in some good quality study time. I'm telling you, you can't say I didn't warn you. Do not miss any classes during this time. Do not miss any classes during this time. I know winter break is approaching, summer break is approaching, whatever the case may be. Do not miss that time. Go to the class. Don't give up. You can't give up. You didn't finish the test. Don't give up. If you didn't take that test, you cannot throw in the towel. Go to class. You paid for it. You might as well show up. When it comes to the social if you're a social gal, hang out with the man them, cut it out. Just for this one period of time. Just cut it out. Lock it down. Get your head in your books, get your mind right, and just study. It's not going to be forever. It's painful. It sucks. We would rather be out with our friends. We would rather go to a museum or to the movies or to the mall. I get that. I understand that. Babes, I'm with you all the way, but you have to put that mind first. You have to put that work in first. I promise it will pay off in the end, especially when you're opening up your transcript and you're seeing those A's. I promise it's going to pay off. And last but importantly not least, do not rely on your advisor. Your first year advisor, especially for my Tandon students, they are not going to help you. They're not. They have too many kids. They have too many incoming kids. There is not enough time in the day for them to allocate time to you. Even when you send them so many emails, they're not there. They're not going to be there for you. So I would recommend joining the Trio Scholars program that Tandon students have. It offers like extra tutoring, it offers counseling, it offers way to like manage your time, all these amazing things. They are much better when it comes to dealing with their students, because it is a smaller organization that is attached to NYU Tandon, and they are more focused on the kids that they have there, as opposed to the freshman year advisors that are bogged down by everybody and their industry. Any questions, try your best. Talk to someone. Talk to the Trio Scholar program. They're amazing. They helped me a lot during my freshman year, so big up to them. And yeah, that was everything. I know it was a long video, but I'm gonna get out of your hair now. Thank you so much for tuning in, as always, my loves. And to all of my, freshman babies that are coming in, you're going to do amazing. It is going to be rough, but you got this. A little bit of tenacity and watching this video, girl, you'll be fine. Anyways, I love you, my loves, and I will see you in the next video.